Have you got that nagging feeling that you're ready to try something new or to shake things up a little bit, but you're not really sure which way to go? I'm Natasha Vanzetti, your discovery coach, and in this video I want to talk to you about how you know when it's time to change. Quite often when we first start our businesses, we jump in really not knowing what our long-term vision will be. We might have an idea, but we tend to go with the skills that we have or the experience of where we've been, and we just start, and that's great, and we get lots of experience under our belt, and we work with lots of different clients. But as your business evolves and as you evolve, sometimes things don't feel quite right. Sometimes it feels like it's time to change. But then you wonder, is it really time to change, or do I just need to get over myself a little bit? Now, as a discovery coach, I help people find their business sweet spot. So discover that thing that lights them up. They can use the skills that they have to actually create a business they really enjoy. And part of that discovery process is also helping people understand what's standing in their way from getting there. So there's a couple of different things you have to think about when you're getting that feeling that something needs to shift. You might just not be enjoying the work anymore. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you can start a product, a service, a business, an idea, a project, and it's really, really exciting. But then you get a few months into it, or maybe 12 months into it, and it's just not exciting you anymore. It's just not lighting you up. If that's happening to you, then it's probably time to change. It's probably time to look into and discover what else is out there for you and what else you're here to actually do. Now, one of the other things that we find is that you've just outgrown your business. Now, as you evolve, your business should evolve with you. Now, as you're learning and growing and developing and stretching into this new version of who you really are in business, you take on so much and you experience so much. And many of us, we want to share that new level of understanding with people. We want to share that new level of knowledge that we have. So sometimes it's just that your current business iteration, the current standing that you're in, it served its purpose, but it's time to move on. It's time for you to stretch and grow and evolve. And again, that can be a really tricky thing to pinpoint. The other thing to understand is when you start running out of ideas, when you start sitting there going, what am I going to write about today? And I think we've all been there at some stage or another. It probably means it's time to pivot a little bit. It probably means it's time to re-energize your ideas and your creativity. Now, all of these things can point you in the right direction, and they can let you know that it is time to change. It is time to mix things up a bit, and it is time to evolve into that next iteration of business that you can create. So if you're starting to feel any of those things, if you're starting to think, oh, I just don't know what to create anymore, I'm running out of ideas, or I think I've outgrown my business, like it was really fun to start with, but now I just want to do more, I want to stretch and want to be more for people, or you're just not feeling it anymore, then it's time to start to discover your very own business sweet spot all over again. And that's okay. We are human beings that want to stretch and evolve and grow. So when you start to have those feelings, when you start to doubt that you're in the right place anymore, when you start to just daydream about what else is possible, then I truly invite you to go and explore the opportunities. I invite you to go and figure out what you're really here to do now. Figure out how much further down the path you've come and what your next step is going to be about. I really hope that's helped. Discovery is one of my most favourite topics to talk about, so if you have any questions about this video, please pop them in the comments below so I can jump in and answer those for you. Don't stay where you are if it's not where you want to be, okay? You are here to live your best life. You are here to create everything that's important to you. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.